So, I've got a question that I haven't really seen anybody address, and I think it's time we talk candidly. If ICOs are basically dead at this point, and they are, and if the home mining dream is mostly dead as well, if we're in the mindset that a golden bull run is right around the corner, then my question is, what are we really doing? Why are we acting like it's still 2017? Frankly, I'm sick and tired of these armchair analysts deliberately manipulating people into believing that, oh, here comes the bull run. So, to answer the question posed by the video title, throughout the rest of 2018, we're not likely to see any interesting market movement. Backed launching and the Bitcoin ETF, if it's approved, will still not really have any significant short-term impacts, even if they're everything we hope for. Do you really think that Wall Street is just going to say, oh, Bakkt is online, alright Jeeves, turn on the money faucet? No. I think that throughout 2019, we're going to see more institutional investment slowly onboarding as custodial solutions are rolled out, continued consolidation into projects with actual value and products, and real progression as blockchain implementations accelerate. But if you're waiting for a bull run because of the platitudes repeated ad nauseum, where we're going to shoot back up to a new all-time high and Bitcoin is going to 50,000 by the end of the year because major banks are going to fail, I'm sorry, but you've been manipulated. Please don't base your opinions on what the majority is saying, because they're often wrong. In essence, no moon anytime soon. Thanks for watching. This has been Ready Set Crypto. Okay, are they gone? Now we can talk about when we're getting our Lambos. No, but seriously, don't take anything that I just said as guaranteed fact. What I need to stress over and over is that no one has a crystal ball, and anyone making predictions is fooling you. My point in making this video is to stand and shout to anyone who will listen that we need to stop treating crypto like it's still 2017 and start moving forward. Let's put the past behind us for good and embrace where crypto is going, because it's not going to look like 2017, and that's a really good thing. Let's have a chat about what the market is doing, what Bitcoin is doing, and really look at the big picture here. Let's look ahead to our future instead of living in the shadow of our past. Welcome to Ready Set Crypto. This is your brain on blockchain. So, yeah, last week was a bit of a mess. Between a shaky US equities market, crypto having a flash crash, and a truly embarrassing civil war happening in the top 4 crypto, it was not a good look for this speculative market. Once again, we see a menagerie of specters that have come out every time the market drops. Bitcoin futures, or whales on Wall Street, weak US stocks, or hashing power wars. On and on we go with the carousel of excuses and scapegoats. And then you temper that with what we were seeing leading up to the crash. Hey, my nifty charting tells me that we're overdue for a bull run, or the bear is totally going to end in Q2 2019. And I think the thing I need to stress is that, do you see how little substance is there? What do you gain from either of those explanations? Nothing. Instead, let's get back to reality here. So we know that most cryptos follow the movements of Bitcoin closely, so let's focus on Bitcoin. It's no secret that the bull run last December was due to greed from retail investors. The next rise will be because of institutional money. That much is pretty much certain. But as we know, there's several reasons institutional money hasn't entered crypto as of yet. First, there's no easy way to safely manage Bitcoins for institutions. Therefore, exchanges like Coinbase and the upcoming Bakkt exchange are starting to focus on custody services to manage these big clients. And I think the biggest thing I can stress to you is that institutional money does not invest the peak where there's a point of maximal financial risk. They buy at the point of maximum financial opportunity. So when I say that the ICO market is dead, when I say that mining is pretty much institutionalized at this point, when I say we need to move past our past, don't mistake that for pessimism. Instead, what was very apparent to me this past week is that cryptocurrency is changing. For example, this week the profit per month for Ethereum miners using GPU rigs is now completely neutral, meaning that many home miners will have to take a loss based on their electricity costs just to mine Ethereum. This means the only ones who can really operate in this space as miners are those who are able to run massive operations and use investor capital to stay afloat. And that will have long-standing implications for the future of the space. Furthermore, the SEC continued its slow grind in prosecuting ICOs that are flagrantly defying securities laws. On Friday, it levied civil penalties on 2 more ICOs over their failure to register their token sales. Without sufficient decentralization, such as in the cases of Ethereum and Bitcoin, these ICOs have no chance of passing the Howey test. This will only continue as the SEC looks to clean house. So, like I said, what's important to stress here is that by and large, the ICO party is over. But again, this is not depressing. Everything that made the 2017 bull run fun is but a distant memory at this point. But that doesn't mean that this is the time to give up. As I've been saying from the start of this bear market, the night is darkest before the dawn. This is exactly the point in time you'll look back on as a major decision or fork in the road. What I need to stress is that we'll never see a 2017 bull run again because the instruments that made it happen are obsolete or dead. But that's okay. When we see the market start to go up again, it will be for a completely new set of reasons, a new set of instruments. And how exciting is that? You get to be a part of that. Look, the world is changing every day. You can either lament the past or look forward to the future. I know what I'm picking. So hopefully what I've said in this video has made sense and you can understand the rationale behind it. The mistake I see so many people making is that they're trying to continue to play the game that we were playing a year ago. But the problem is the rules have changed. We're in a completely new market here. Instead of going back and forth trying to justify which coin is the next big one or why this coin is better than that one, instead understand where the market's going and where opportunities are arising. Understand that with security token offerings or digital security offerings, we're about to flip the entire capital formation process on its head. This is going to have long-standing implications regarding how we form companies and how we raise investments. And frankly, the cryptocurrency market will continue to do what it's done, and I'm sure in a couple years, blockchain will be very much center stage once again. But for right now, I think it's much more pertinent. I think 2019 is going to be completely dominated by security tokens and institutional investment because by and large, it's using architecture. It's using paradigms that people are already accustomed to, which means the disruption process is going to be much faster. So that's why I'm extremely excited for the future of this space, because while other people might be stringing you along trying to say, oh yeah, the bull run's right around the corner, crypto's coming back, I see things for what they really are. And hopefully I've opened your perspective as well. If nothing else, I need to stress to you how important it is to not be trapped by these mental games that we get ourselves into. Don't be part of the investing herd. Think for yourself, make opinions on your own, and soon you'll be able to better anticipate where we're going. Because honestly, there are many different paths ahead of us. It is a very exciting and scary time, but that's what makes this space so great. Another way you can broaden your perspective is by education. At Ready Set Crypto, that's what we aim to do every day. We aim to democratize the education process so that anyone can have access. To celebrate the anniversary of Ready Set Crypto, we're discounting all of our classes, and I'm excited to say that Doc is launching his new trend trading class this week as well. So definitely head over to our site at readysetcrypto.com because we've got tons of free education and content, and like I said, everything's on sale for this week only. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.